Hello, my name is Erwin, and in today's video, I'll be showing you all how to make your payment through Transact. Now in this video, we'll be using the example of there being charges in your Get account. So we'll be showing you how to find your charges for housing, as well as what numbers to put into your payment plan so you can have the correct amounts for the monthly payments you'll be making throughout the semester. So let's get started. First, you have to type myCalc.la into any browser you may be using. To myCalc.la, you find myCalc.la portal login, you click there. It'll send you to your sign in with your student email, your password. You go into your myCalc.la. Now you have to go to Get. It should be in the academic section. So you just click on Get. You log in if it asks you to do so again. Once you make it to the student homepage, you're going to see that there's 9 boxes to select from. We go to Student Center first. From there, you're going to see that there's a lot of sections that you can browse. For the sake of this video, we're going to go down to the Finance section. You're going to see on the left-hand side the itemized report. The itemized report may or may not be updated, but in the beginning of semesters, it should show the actual charges that you'll be given without any updates required. And a note that I would like to tell you all is that we'll be using the fall semester 2025 information. So the charges that we'll be showing you in this video will be completely different to the charges you will be seeing once you are applying for housing, as well as which academic year you're choosing. So say this video is for fall 2026 housing and charges, it'll be completely different to these amounts. We go to fall semester 2025, the tuition and fees. You'll see an itemized report that shows your name, address, your CIN, as well as the charges that you'll be given. You're gonna see a whole list. We're gonna focus more on the total of those charges. In this case, that total comes to $3,766 with 20 cents. That is just tuition alone. We go back to the itemized report list and click on the next fall semester 2025, which shows the housing. You can tell which one's which based on the description that you see on the right-hand side of the table. Okay, in this itemized report, you can see the type of charges for housing alone. In this case, this is the amount that we see for a South Village triple for fall 2025, as well as the program fee of $30, the security deposit of $100, and the application fee of $40. You can also see that in this case, we're using the Block 250 meal plan, so you can see the amount for that as well. It comes to a total of $8,045 with 50 cents. You'll see in the finance section as well to view your financial aid. From there, it'll show you which year you're looking for. In this case, we'd be looking for the 2025 year. We won't be showing you that information. However, we can give you an estimate for this case. Let's say this student is getting $10,000 in financial aid. How would you calculate how much you would have to pay for your first month? And it's a very simple formula, very easy to do. You get the amount of financial aid you'll be getting first. In this case, like I mentioned, it's $10,000. We subtract the tuition first, which in this case was the $3,766 with 20 cents. After that, you can see that we have an amount of $6,233 with 80 cents left over in financial aid, which can be used to pay off your housing charges. Now, if you recall, housing charges were $8,045 with 50 cents. We can always go back to the report just to verify. So you can see that is the correct amount. You're going to see that this student would owe $1,811 with 70 cents in total for the semester of fall. Now, payment plans for the big semesters, fall and spring, are divided into 5 months. So we get this amount divided by 5. We see that for each month, the student has to pay $362.34. Now that we have this amount, we go back to Get. You click on the top left section, you're gonna see wherever you're located, you're gonna see student homepage. You click on student homepage. We're back to the 9 blocks that we saw when we got into Get. You click on make a payment. That should send you to Transact. Now in Transact, you're gonna go to make a payment. You're gonna see a big list of options on where you can make a payment. We're looking for housing. So housing, you have to click on view all items. If you go all the way to the bottom of the list, that way it shows you all the available items. Of course, we're gonna go down to student housing fees. Now, since we are talking about fall 2025 in this video, we can see that that is an option. We click on view all details. Now we just remember that amount, which was $362.34. $362.34. We make sure that we click rental fee payment as the type of payment we're making. Now we click on add to payment. At the bottom right section is the yellow button, and we click on pay now. As you can see, all the way to the top of the screen, you're gonna see fall 25 housing payment with the amount that you've selected. If you scroll all the way down, we go to checkout. Now in checkout, it's gonna ask you for a payment method. After that, you submit your payment and it'll be sent to the proper account, in this case, housing. Now you know how to correctly calculate all the charges and where to find them. And if you have any more questions, just send us an email to Ask Housing, we'll help you out. If you're interested in making a payment, but your charges have not been posted on Get yet, please click on the link in the description below where we can show you the following steps.